Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to this All Blacks career mode. We are here at the second game of the BLEDISLOE Cup Series. We have already won the first match, so hopefully we can do the same in the second. But if you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, the Wallabies, they might be a tough team to beat, so we'll have to see how this goes. Let's get right into it.
With new management, the Wallabies look to build on their form, having struggled in the recent years. My comments man for this match is Justin Marshall. And you couldn't ask for better conditions, could you?
We've got superb conditions here.
Right, I have once again been listening to your suggestions. We have got Kiwi starting in the number 6 jersey, and there is a reason for that. It is because the man who would be in the number 6 jersey, Ardie Savea, is playing 12 for this match. It was suggested. We've also got Goodhue back in the number 13 jersey, and Jordie Barrett is playing 15 for this one. That is our bench. It is pretty similar to the last match, other than Rieko Ioane and Damian McKenzie being added to that one.
There's a lot of anticipation as always as the All Blacks line up for the haka. Weren't phased by the haka.
Right, it will be Richie Mo'unga kicking off this match for the All Blacks. Now, after this match, we have only got one more until we are at the World Cup. I'm very excited for it. Hopefully, we will be able to win it once again like we did in 2019. And of course, I'm talking about in the game. I know in the real life we did not manage to win that one. But nonetheless, George Bridge is tackled. Hopefully we will be able to get something going here early. Sam Cane fires it back to Richie Mo'unga, sells the dummy now, and he does the step as well, but he is tackled by, I believe it would be James O'Connor. Aaron Smith sees that gap, and he's tried to run through it, but he's been smashed in the tackle by their number 5. But we have managed to still keep this ball. It is going to be Rieko Ioane now passing to Sam Cane, Richie Mo'unga, one more to Ardie Savea, who has stepped as well, Ardie Savea, and he's scored the try for the All Blacks, the first one of this match, and hopefully the first of many. Because once again, even though the bonus points don't matter in the BLEDISLOE Cup, we still love getting 4 tries or more in every match. Aaron Smith tries to have a little run round the side of the ruck. Didn't quite work out for him, but then from here it was a Ioane to Sam Cane. Goes Richie Mo'unga, goes to Ardie Savea. I thought was going to try and push his way over, but instead went for the finesse of the sidestep. Did very well there, Ardie Savea. That's a large logo we are on. It will be Jordie Barrett kicking this one, and that's very hard to see with that logo, but I think I have managed to get it. Yes, I have, and it is now 7-0 to the All Blacks after 7 minutes. Probably pretty well done from Jordie Barrett there, seeing as the little radar thing is also white. Reece Hodge now kicking off for the Wallabies. He is in the number 15 jersey, not James O'Connor. That was my mistake. Whitelock takes that one well, but is smashed in the tackle by Michael Hooper. And the Wallabies in that ruck very early, and because of it they have now got the ball. Now just outside our 22, the number 1 tries to have a little run, but it hasn't quite worked out for him, and Joe Moody rips that one away. Has gone to Jack Goodhue, who's thrown it to Richie Mo'unga, but unfortunately this is a rough looking back line, and we are under all sorts of pressure now. And I'm thinking with Aaron Smith here, and the fact that they don't have a fullback, I am going to be kicking this one as far down the field as I can. It's going to be Nick White chasing this one hard, as well as their number 13 and Reece Hodge, but Aaron Smith is putting up a decent chase as well, and he has made the tackle there. Oh, and Aaron Smith has got that ball, goes to Sam Cane, who isn't able to find the offload, sadly. We are very close to this line now. Oh, who do we go to? I feel like we give it to Kiwi, give him a go in the black jersey, and he has almost driven over, but is tackled very hard by Nick White. And tell you what, on the right here, you go to Whitelock, who offloads it to no one. Unfortunately, I was going to say, from there Savea will drive over 9 times out of 10, but that's only if he gets the ball in hand, which he wasn't able to in that situation. And Reece Hodge with a great kick downfield, going to put the Wallabies right back to halfway. It is going to be our line-out throw, though. That isn't always necessarily a good thing. It is Cody Taylor with the throw. Well, that's pretty much as straight as you could get it, but unfortunately that sometimes benefits them. But Scott Barrett has got that one. He is back in the number 4 jersey for this match. That was a rough pass from Richie Moanga there, and because of it now they have got a little bit of space. Geordie Barrett is covering it well. Samu Karevi has a very good run, but is tackled by Jack Goodhue. No, it was George Bridge, sorry. That's a good tackle from Goodhue now. They weren't able to go anywhere with that rolling maul. Having to push them backwards here, the Wallabies, because they have got us under all sorts of pressure at the moment. Nick White with a good offload to Hooper. But our forwards just not quite able to get that one. Good tackle from Akira Ioane. Karefi drags down Nick White, who's very close to the line now. And the Wallabies, they have a good chance of being able to drive over here. They're number 8, and he has. And because of it now, the Wallabies back in this match. And it was all just from the great pressure that the Wallabies were putting on us. We didn't really get a chance to have that ball in a very long time. And because of it, they just kept on slowly building. And unfortunately there, Goodhue just doing that little second tackle that does cost us many metres. And unfortunately this time they were able to drive over. Reece Hodge has now got this kick for the Wallabies. And he has got that one straight down the middle, Reece Hodge. So at the moment the match is 7-all, and tell you what, we haven't won this BLEDISLOE Cup Series yet. If the Wallabies can win the second and they win the third as well, they will be BLEDISLOE Cup 2023 champions, which isn't the momentum we want heading into the World Cup, that's for sure. It's a good take from McCurdy, and now Nick White kicking it downfield. It worked last time. They are going to put us under pressure. Tell you what, I'm going to take a quick line out. No, I'm not. That didn't quite work out. That's one of those things in this game that I haven't really seen a lot of, but recently I've seen it 1 or 2 more times, which is kind of cool to see it. Goodhue now fires it out to Savia. One more to George Bridge, who's now in space, but he is going to get caught, is he? By their number 14. Surely no, George Bridge is going to be too quick, and because of it now, the All Blacks are going to get their second. And I guess, could you say it was all because of the quick throw? I don't know whether you could, but it was a little cool animation that we got to see. There's George Bridge who scores the try on the left wing for the All Blacks. He had a good little backline movement. Artie Savia was the man who found the pass to George Bridge. And because of it, George Bridge just a little bit too quick for their number 14. And he does score the try. Geordie Barrett now with this kick, and unfortunately I forgot about this logo, and now it's going to be a little bit, oh, it's awkward. Tell you what, you don't actually know where it is up until you just see it, so it's all about the reflexes, and at the moment we have got 2 from 2 as Geordie Barrett. Possibly I might look at not scoring right under the post for the next one, so that I can actually see what's going on, although it hasn't cost us yet. Reece Hodge has kicked that one off now. Whitelock's lining it up once again. Hooper was chasing hard and he has smashed him once again. Right, I feel like that was outside of the 22, so I'm going to take it a little bit more cautiously. And Aaron Smith, that's a great kick downfield, and he is actually winning the foot race here, Aaron Smith. If he can pick this ball up, he's done a grubber. I didn't tell him to do that. George Bridges picked it up and he scored the try. And I'm not sure how that happened. I didn't actually tell Aaron Smith to do the grubber, but I guess he did it out of reflex. He felt it was the best option. Great pick up from George Bridge. He was the man who I was going to try and find with the pass, but nonetheless, Aaron Smith with a great kick downfield, chases hard. Look at that acceleration from the ref as well. He was trying his best to keep up. And then from there I was going to pick it up, give it to George Bridge, but instead he does the little grubber forward and George Bridge gets it anyway and gets his second of the match. Geordie Barrett now with a kick a little bit wider. I would look like a right goose if I don't get this one over because of the fact that I said that I did want to do it a little bit wider. And Geordie Barrett has kicked that one straight down the middle, so now the score is 21-7 and we have still got 1 minute left in this first half, so hopefully we can look at possibly getting another try. If we are lucky, Reece Hodge kicking off for the Wallabies once again. He has kicked long and high. It looks like it's going to be Whitelock's ball once again. He's taken them well. Oh, and that's a great run from him until he was tackled from their number 2. And as much as I'd love to do the same thing I just did, I don't think I will be using that 2 times in a row. Richie Moanga now fires it out to George Bridge, who steps on the inside. That's tackled by Nick White. And because of it now, if this costs us a try, I'm going to be a little bit unhappy, but hopefully it doesn't. But the Wallabies have looked decent on attack so far. But yeah, I didn't want to use the same move once again. Cody Taylor now goes to Sam Kane, who offloads to Richie Moanga. Finds Sevu Reece with the pass. But the Wallabies have us under all sorts of pressure at the moment, and now I think I'm going to have to kick it. I'm going to go a little bit softer this time so that it doesn't find touch and it doesn't cross the dead ball line. It's a decent kick, and I have a feeling that more than likely he will be kicking this one into touch, but he has been smashed. And Michael Hooper has been given the ball. I don't know whether he wanted it in that situation. Now they are just going to pass it into touch by the looks of it, and it is going to be half-time. And the score at half-time is 21-7 to the All Blacks, so we can't complain too much about that. We have had more possession. We've had 7 handling errors to their none, which of course isn't really what we like to see, but it just seems to be one of those things that happens every single video, unfortunately. But hopefully we won't have as many in the second half, and hopefully we can get that 4th try that we are after. Reece Hodge once again kicking off. He has kicked off quite a few times so far, Reece Hodge. He won't be very happy with that, I wouldn't think. And he hasn't gone to the man who he has every other time, Whitelock. He's found Karefi with that one. And somehow have we managed to hang on to that. That was a slow motion ruck. And in the end, the Wallabies got that ball. They were just putting in the harder hits in that ruck. You could see from that the Wallabies, and now they are trying to get it something going. If the Wallabies can score early in the second half, maybe they'll have half a chance of winning this one. But Joe Moody's going to make that very hard to do by ripping that ball away. Goodhue now fires it out to George Bridge, who was actually on the wing. Good pick up from Richie Mo'unga though. We have kept that one. Aaron Smith now goes round the side, goes to Ardie Savio in the 12 jersey. Joe Moody throws it to no one. And they have got the ball back, the Wallabies. And tell you what, round out 22, they have been looking lethal. And it is just very fortunate that they haven't been able to make too much happen from it, because look at all these offloads, and now Reece Hodge is up a gap. Or in a gap, should I say. Yeah, I have a feeling the Wallabies, they have got a good chance of scoring very soon. Definitely if they keep offloading like they are, they're luring men in. It's gone out to the wing, but Savio with a good hit on him. Sam Cane trying to steal that ball. The Wallabies, they've made about 30 passes at the moment, but haven't actually made any meters yet, I will say, because they are getting very close. Karefi makes the tackle. In there early was Rico Ioane. Goes to Scott Barrett, now goes to George Bridge. Offload to Goodhue, but he is tackled once again. I guess you could say the same about our attack from here as well. We haven't really made any meters, but that's a good little chip in behind from Aaron Smith. Akira Ioane chasing hard, as well as George Bridge. But once again, the Wallabies, I don't know what's happened. Have we upped their offload percentage to 100 or something? Because they are just going to keep on throwing it until they can get to this try line. But at the moment, we have been putting them under all sorts of pressure on attack, the Wallabies, and they have been doing the same to us. This has been quite an even match. Oh, I thought that was going to be Tuanga Fussi's ball there. Oh, they completely sold me there, and now once again they're in a little bit of space, the Wallabies. That's a great inside ball. Geordie Barrett is going to have to make a decision here, and he has made the decision to go for that tackle, and because of it, Whitelock now got this ball back. Akira Ioane to Ardie Savio, goes to Goodhue. One more to George Bridge, who has got them wrong-footed. He tried to offload, I think. That wouldn't have been a good decision. So luckily, it wasn't able to find anyone. Akira Ioane now passes it back into their hands. That looked a bit high from Geordie Barrett, it is fair to say. But now we don't have a fullback, so they will be wanting to make a few more meters, but Joe Moody takes that ball back. He's had a very good game, Joe Moody. Cody Taylor now goes to Whitelock, and George Bridge is smashed by their number 14. Geordie Barrett is next to the ruck. He might as well make himself very useful and chase that one. There we go, Geordie Barrett is after it. Is he going to get to it in time? Oh, not quite. Michael Hooper takes the mark. Very well done from him under the high ball. It'll be interesting to see what he does here. Is he going to tap and pass, or is he going to tap and have a run? He is going to pass it to their number 12. Back to Michael Hooper now, who is tackled by his opposite number, Sam Cane. And it is his ball now, Sam Cane. Scott Barrett now going out to Richie Mo'unga. One more out to Sevu Reece, who's a hard man to stop, and he loves to step on the inside. That is his specialty, Sevu Reece. And he has managed to get the try for the All Blacks, and that is the 4th of the match. And it's a very good one from Sevu Reece. Oh no, I skipped the replay. That was an accident, but we did see that it was just a good backline movement, and unfortunately we don't get to see that step on the inside from Sevu Reece. He is known for it in my Crusaders career mode, and he is making a name for himself in the All Blacks for it as well. And Geordie Barrett has managed to kick that one straight down the middle, so the score now 28-7 to the All Blacks. And I have to say once again, I say it in most videos, but the other team, the Wallabies, they don't deserve to be losing by this much, I don't think. It's just that we have been very lucky with our defence and the fact that we haven't quite let them break through other than just the once. Whitelock now takes that one very well, sells the dummy as well. That wasn't what I meant to do, but it did kind of work. Aaron Smith now could look at kicking this one for a bit of territory, and I think I will be doing that.
A rather hurried kick, mate.
They are saying it is a hurried kick, but it's a decent one, but I have a feeling Reece Hodge will be kicking this one straight back. No, he's not. They look like they're going to try and run at the Wallabies. They've decided they're too far behind to be kicking into touch. Joe Moody with a great tackle. Like I said, he's having a very good game, Joe Moody. Oh, that's a bit of a gap opening up from the missed tackle. And not releasing is the penalty won by the All Blacks. Right, I'm going to go for the scrum. I feel like you guys who have been watching the series for a while know where this one's going.
The All Blacks got a good shove on there.
Oh, that's a great push as well.
The defence
Right,
preparing
can we get the
themselves
cross kick right? I've been trying to perfect it. It's pretty tricky to do.
moves it back.
Hopefully,
And puts the
Richie
kick
Maiga has found who he wants to. He's found Sevu Reece, who's taken it well, tries to fend off Samu Karevi, but that is a hard man to fend off, that's for sure. We have still got that ball now, though. Akira Ioane round the side of the ruck, goes back to Joe Moody, out to Richie Moanga, who's running through a gap. But he is tackled by their number 6, and that's surely the Wallabies' ball. No, we have still kept that ball. I thought for sure it was a turnover. Joe Moody now fires it back to Akira Ioane, out to Goodhue, drawing past Sevu Reece. Is isolated, so more than likely, if he can get back to his feet, the number 11, he has got that one. That's a good offload from Michael Hooper. Now they're trying to get some points on the board, the Wallabies. If Reece Hodge have found the pass to the number 14, that could have been very dangerous. Richie Moanga now back to Savia, goes to Sam Cane, drawing past Sevu Reece. He's going to be a hard man to stop, and he has made it. I almost messed it up. I didn't want to go too wide. In a way, I think I was almost going for that contact there, by the looks of it. George Bridge rips the ball away. Goes to Richie Moanga, one more out to Artie Savia. Sam Cane with the draw and pass. And Sevu Reece almost ankle tapped back into the field of play by Nick White, but did get over the line in the end.
We've got the kick still to come.
Geordie Barrett now with this kick. We are after 80 minutes after this one. It will be the end of the game, and hopefully we can end with it going over. It's not the best strike from Geordie Barrett, but it has still made it over, and it is going to be 35-7 at the end of this match between the All Blacks and the Wallabies, and we all know what that means. That means that the All Blacks once again have retained the BLEDISLOE Cup. There was a moment there where Richie Moanga didn't actually have eyebrows, I don't think. Not sure what happened there, but nonetheless the All Blacks are once again going to be BLEDISLOE Cup 2023 champions. 2 for George Bridge, 1 for Artie Savia, and 2 for Sevu Reece. And Geordie Barrett kicking 5 from 5. They were able to get just the one, the Wallabies, but it wasn't enough in this match. And we did have more possession, whereas the handling errors, we only made 3 in that second half, so that was a little bit better. I'd still like to see that number possibly below 5 by the time we get to the World Cup, but we are only 1 game away from it, so it will be interesting to see if that is the case in the next one that we play against the Wallabies. And there it is, the BLEDISLOE Cup 2023 winners is the All Blacks once again. Hopefully after the next match we will get to see the cutscene that we all love so much. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all in the next one.